Radio Asia?
Hang on, Chris, I thought you said this was Rodeo Asia. We've prepared a rodeo extravaganza. What are we going to do?
We're going to have to do it now. Tommy! Bring on the rodeo ball!
It's a bit fired up.
Nah, he's just having a beer, aren't you, fella? Whoa! Easy! No, he's just a bit excited. Right then, you gonna have a go on him?
Oh, Tommy, I thought you'd booked a proper rodeo cowboy.
Oh, yeah, well, he was practising earlier and, well, he had to go home.
What do you mean he had to go home?
Well, he's on his way home, but he's stopping into the hospital for some minor tests.
Minor tests?
Well, yeah, just to test whether his legs are actually broken.
I ain't doing it.
Now, listen, you can't let our listeners down.
All right then, but I'm not happy. What's his name?
His name's Big Mac. Now, let me give you a leg up.
I'm not happy.
Here you go, son. There you go. See? Not as bad as you thought. Right, let's get him going. I'll give him a bit of a slap. Not bad at all. You were almost on for half a second. Zoo42.com.
Feel a bit run down? We all have busy lives. Sometimes we don't even have time to eat, let alone sleep. That's where Rocket Fuel can help. Drink 1 can of Rocket Fuel and you needn't sleep for weeks. Rocket Fuel contains nearly 1% of 100% natural ingredients. It also contains the same amount of caffeine that you would get in 8,000 cups of coffee. But that's not all. It also contains battery acid for that extra bit of lift. Rocket Fuel comes in 3 exciting flavours: lemon, orange and barbed wire. Rocket Fuel. You need never sleep again.
Zoo42.com. The lovely Denise Van Outen has arrived. I'm sure she won't mind me telling you that she's looking gorgeous today.
Woo-hoo.
More from her later in our big celebrity interview. So Chris, tell me about this new lottery we've got.
Well, the problem with the conventional lottery is that your chances of winning the big jackpot prize are tiny. But with our new Everyone's a Winner lottery, everyone wins the big jackpot prize.
Well, that sounds great, but how does it work?
Well, first of all, you buy a ticket. That costs £1.
Right.
And then you choose 6 numbers between 1 and 6.
What, any 6 numbers?
Yep, but they've all got to be different.
What, so I could choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah,
6?
any order, it doesn't matter. You see, with our Everyone's a Winner lottery, everyone actually is a winner.
How does it work?
Well, first thing Friday morning, all the tickets go into the big jackpot drum.
Yeah, well, that sounds easy enough. What happens then?
Well then, one by one, we draw out all the tickets and send the winners their big jackpot prize.
Well, that's fantastic. So everyone's a winner. Brilliant. Well, how much could people possibly win?
Every week, the big jackpot prize will be £1.
I'll tell you what, Chris. Why don't we get one of those big jackpot winners in next week for an interview?
Yeah, good idea. I tell you what, we could find out how the big jackpot win has changed their lives. You know, whether they've given up their job, that kind of.
Well, listeners, don't forget our big celebrity interview with Denise Van Outen coming up at the end of the show. We'll be back after this break.
Zoo42.com. Sometimes it can be hard to get good, cheap car insurance, especially if you've had a few accidents. Well, the We Don't Mind insurance company has created a low-cost car insurance policy with you in mind.
Well, I've crashed my car 10 times.
Give us a ring. We don't mind.
Well, I haven't passed my driving test.
Give us a ring. We don't mind.
I'm not old enough to drive.
Give us a ring. We don't mind. You see, at We Don't Mind Insurance, we don't mind because we don't pay out.
Oh.
Zoo42.com. Now it's time for the Friday afternoon phone-in.
Yeah, this week's discussion's on single parents. To take part, dial 0800 Zoo42 chat.
Hoi, we've got some callers already. Who's that on line 3?
Well, that sounds like a dog.
I know that bark. That's Toby, the dog from next door. Hello, Toby. What have you got to say? What's that, Toby? You think single parents are a sad indictment of today's uncaring world? And what's that? You can't find your bone?
Well, I think that's enough from Toby. Who's that on line 78?
Hello, it's Mary Jenkins here. I just wanted to say that I like your show very much, but I wondered if you could make it more relevant for old people. You see, I'm 93 and I don't understand all of your show.
Well, have you got anything to say on today's topic?
Well, in my day.
Well, that's all the chat we've got time for today. Next week's phoning subject is, are pop-up toasters necessary in a modern world?
Okay, and next up is Cooking on Gas. It's the weekly cooking show with Oliver Jamie.
Zoo42.com.
Right, today I'm going to be knocking up a right pack of lovely jubbly snack. It's a sort of snack that you can have when you come in from the booze with all your mates, maybe a bit lagered up, maybe with a few birds in tow. Bang this in the oven, and a short while later, wallop. Late night snack all round. Sorted.
Oh, so what is this snack then, Oliver?
Right, what I'm going to knock up is something right lovely. We're going to get some cheese, right? We're going to get some bread, and we're going to get some beans. Right, sweet. Let's go out on my scooter. Let's get down the shops. Lovely.
How are you, maniac?
Oi, all right, geezer. Lovely. Pucker. We'll get back to Oliver once he's actually got to the supermarket. But now I've got a special treat. Not only for you listeners, but you as well, Jez.
Well, surely it can't be better than the big celebrity interview with Denise Van Outen at the end of the show.
Well, this, my friend, will be a very hard act to follow. Now, I don't think it'll be long before this guy gets his own radio show.
Where did you find him?
Well, I saw him performing in Covent Garden, right? And there was a huge crowd there, and they loved him. And as soon as I saw him, I knew how to get him along for our show.
Oh, I tell you what, I can't wait. Bring him in.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we at Zoo42.com proudly present Marcel Contrefair. Marcel, you can start your act now.
Chris, he's not saying anything.
He's not supposed to say anything.
What does he do?
He's doing it now. He's a mime artist.
How did you think that this was going to make good radio?
Well, I thought I'd describe it.
Oh, William, ladies and gentlemen, Zoo42.com now brings you history in the making. The first ever mime artist to perform on radio. Take it away, Chris.
Right, well, now I guess he's walking against the wind. Yeah, that's right. And the wind's getting a bit stronger. Oh, he's very good.
You sure? Looks like he's rollerblading to me. Where does he come from?
Romford, apparently.
What's he doing now? Is he supposed to be in a glass box?
No, I think it's looks like a puppet show, but but without any puppets.
Oh, this is rubbish. Let's see if we can get hold of Oliver at the supermarket before we start the interview with Denise Van Outen. Oliver, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, me old matey. I'm at the supermarket deli counter. All right, darling, what you got for me then?
You have to have a ticket.
Right, yeah, sweet. Now, what lovely cheese you got for me to try then, eh?
You have to have a ticket.
Yeah, right, lovely jubbly. Right, let's have a little taste of that bread over there then, eh?
Well, are you going to buy anything or what?
Yeah, well, what about them olives? Can I have a go on them olives, eh, darling?
Ticket 47? Who's got ticket 47?
What about some of that goat's cheese? Can I have some of that goat's cheese?
47? 47 anyone? I'll tell you what, Denise. You tell the best showbiz stories.
Oh, we're back on. Hey, welcome back, listeners. I tell you, we've come to the part of the show that you've all been waiting for. It's the big celebrity interview with Denise Van Outen. Denise, pop star, TV star, and now the star of stage. Welcome to Zoo42.com. Sorry, Denise, that's all we've got time for this week.
See you next week.
What do you mean, see you next week? It's radio, Jez. No one's going to see anyone.
Well, no, but it's just a figure of speech.
Yeah, but it's a stupid figure of speech, isn't it?
What am I supposed to say?
Well,
Ta-ta.
hear you next week.
Oh, yeah, next week. Still, it's not a figure of speech, is it?
Zoo42.com was written, produced and performed by Chris Gilbert and Jeremy O'Donnell. Special thanks to Denise Van Outen.